Here we go, SKOL Nation. What's up, my fellow Vikings diehards? Merry Christmas and happy holidays to every single one of you Purple Warriors out there. Can you believe it? We're talking about the ultimate Christmas Day showdown right here in Minneapolis at US Bank Stadium. Our Minnesota Vikings hosting those hated Detroit Lions in a massive NFC North clash. This one's got everything. Holiday vibes, a killer halftime show, and the chance to absolutely crush our division rivals' playoff dreams. Imagine this. Snow falling outside, the winter whiteout uniforms popping, and the roar of the home crowd shaking the dome as we go to war on Christmas. If you're as pumped as I am, smash that like button right now and drop a SKOL in the comments. Let's get this energy going. The stage was set for a festive battle, with the Vikings riding a hot streak and the Lions desperately clinging to their postseason hopes. Pre-game coverage kicked off at 3 p.m. on WCCO, building the hype for the 3:30 kickoff. This matinee had all the makings of a classic rivalry game. But hold on, the plot thickened fast with massive injury news. Our young gunslinger J.J. McCarthy, who torched the Lions back on November 2nd with 2 TD passes and a rushing score in that thrilling 27-24 upset win, was sidelined with a very small hairline fracture in his throwing hand from last week's game against the Giants. No surgery needed, and fingers crossed he could be back for the finale against Green Bay. But today, he was out. That meant the spotlight shifted to undrafted rookie Max Brosmer stepping in for his second career start. Remember his first one in Week 13 against Seattle? Rough, 19 of 30 for 126 yards, no TDs and 4 picks in a shutout loss. But Brosmer bounced back strong last week, going 7 of 9 for 52 yards in relief, including a beautiful 21-yard dart to Justin Jefferson on 3rd and 17. Could he channel that poise against a hungry Lions defense? The stakes couldn't be higher for Detroit. The Lions needed a win here, plus another next week, and a Green Bay loss to sneak in as the NFC's final wildcard seed. One slip-up and their playoff hopes were done. Talk about pressure on Christmas. And let's not forget the halftime magic. Snoop Dogg took over the stage for Snoop's Holiday Halftime Party. He brought the holiday heat with a mix of his greatest hits, Christmas classics, and special guests like Lainey Wilson, Andrea and Matteo Bocelli, plus the voices from K-pop Demon Hunters. The crowd went wild for that festive vibe, pure holiday fire in the middle of the game. As kickoff approached, the Vikings were 6-point underdogs. But who cares about the spread when you've got revenge on your mind? We already beat these guys once this season. Now it was time to sweep the series and play spoiler big time. The defense came out flying. Early on, the unit forced multiple turnovers, including a pick from Harrison Smith, his 39th career interception, legend status. That turnover frenzy set the tone and gave Brosmer some breathing room. Despite the banged-up O-line and missing key pieces like T.J. Hawkinson, the run game stepped up huge. Aaron Jones powered through, and that ground attack kept Detroit's pass rush honest. Brosmer protected the ball like a pro. No turnovers despite heavy pressure and 7 sacks. Then came the game changer. Jordan Addison took a jet sweep handoff and exploded for a 65-yard touchdown. The speed, the burst, pure electricity. That score sealed it and had the whole stadium erupting. SKOL. The defense kept dominating. 6 takeaways total, including forced fumbles and interceptions that flipped the field. They held the Lions to just 10 points, shutting down their offense when it mattered most. Brosmer finished 9 of 16 for 51 yards, but the real story was 0 turnovers and smart play under fire. He leaned on the run, took what the defense gave, and let the D do the heavy lifting. Massive growth from that Seattle disaster. Justin Jefferson was cooking too, adding to his insane stats and even breaking Randy Moss' record for yards through 6 seasons. Our stars showed up when it counted. In the end, the Vikings pulled it off. 23-10 victory. Detroit's playoff hopes? Officially crushed. The Packers clinched a spot thanks to this one. What a way to play spoiler on Christmas. This win pushed us to 8-8. Keeping the momentum alive heading into the finale against Green Bay. Even in a tough season, beating a division rival twice and knocking them out? That's pure Vikings pride. What a game, what a day. Snoop brought the vibes, the defense brought the pain, and the Vikings brought home the W. How epic was that 65-yard Addison TD? Drop your favorite moment in the comments. I want to hear it. If you love this recap and you're all about that Minnesota Vikings life, hit that like button, subscribe for more Noticias dos Minnesota Vikings news, turn on notifications, and share this with your fellow SKOL fam. Let's keep the purple energy rolling. SKOL Vikings forever. Merry Christmas. And I'll see you next time. Until then, stay loud, stay proud. Purple heart, yellow heart.